What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Trey, and as usual, hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And we got a nice little roster today. And as y'all can see, I got my football jersey on. So we ain't talking about getting buckets. We talking about slinging that bill, throwing that thing. But we got on here a couple folks. So let's start off with the newcomers, right? We got Nick, my guy Nick. How's everything with you, man?
Man, everything's going good. How about you, Trey? I'm chilling, brother. Excited to talk football. It's my game, man. I was
Hey,
raised on it.
I hear that. Look, I appreciate you joining on. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, he's a newcomer, so we got to make sure to give him his flowers. The rest of y'all, y'all been on the show a couple times, so y'all ain't nothing new. But I've been wanting to get you boys on the show together because Mark played semi-pro football, and Byron, you know what I'm saying? We already talked about you, so I wanted to make sure we get a nice, good group of fellas to talk about all the NBA divisions today. So Byron, Mark, which I think Mark might have taken a little quick hiatus. So we'll start with Byron. Byron, how's everything with you?
Everything's great, man. Everything's great. Cannot complain. Another day to get it right.
Exactly, exactly. Well, look, fellas. Hold on. I think Mark's back. Let's see what happens. See what
Yeah,
shakes.
man, my bad. Like I said, man, I'm at my mom crib. I ain't in my normal get up.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. But I say, make sure you connect to that Wi-Fi, my boy. Make sure you connect to that Wi-Fi. You can be dropping passes like who was it? To a little bit too much. My fault. Was that too much of a sting for Dallas Cowboy fans? I don't know.
The hate is real. The hate is real.
All right. Well, look. Let's go ahead and get right on into it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are here to a wonderful, wonderful new division. It's the AFC West. Listen, listen. They do boast the NFL champ in the Carolina Panthers. Now, I just want to see how that one sounded, but they do boast the Chiefs. They got the Chiefs in there. They got the Raiders, and you got the Chargers and the Broncos. Now, the Broncos could be a little SOL. We got to see what Sierra's doing. Um,
Gave her that baby. That man ain't gonna be paying attention.
we got to see that. Chargers, they were injured last year, but they did make a nice little. They were interesting to watch, I gotta say. And then the Raiders, yeah, like it's just I don't that's tough. I feel for it. So I got the Chiefs winning this one. I ain't gonna lie to you, but I got something in my gut that says the Broncos, for whatever reason, might surprise folks. But I said Chiefs first. I said Chiefs before y'all say, you know what I'm saying? Don't get too down. I said there's something in my gut that says the Broncos are gonna do something. Where y'all landing on this though? Y'all think the Chiefs about to run it back in the division or
I
Oh,
do.
you do?
sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna just say really quick. I think the Chiefs do. Again, it's the winning culture. They got Andy Reid, who's an offensive genius. They got the best quarterback in the league, and he's shown that he's able to adapt. He lost his top threat in Tyreek Hill, and then he still went on to repeat. So I got to give it to the Chiefs, and then right below them is that eternal duel between Justin Herbert and Pat Mahomes. And I think the Chargers turned the corner, but they still fall short in front of the Chiefs.
Okay, okay. It sounds like Nick's in agreement then. So
That to me was plain and simple. Spent all off season last year being like, "Oh, he's going to do without Tyreek Hill." How about run it back as MVP and Super Bowl MVP? I mean, what are you going to do about it? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no question that he's the best thing in the NFL currently. If I'm going to pick a quarterback to build my franchise around, it's Patrick Mahomes.
Mhm.
We've talked about this before. You know what I mean? I think that that's not even a question. I mean, he's just a once in a generation talent. I mean, that baseball, you see it in how he does that
yeah,
unorthodox play, and
yeah.
he's such arm talent. It's insane. He's going to give you those crazy plays where you're like, there's no way he's not going to get sacked here. And he's going to throw a 70-yard touchdown. And it's just something he's going to do to the third string wide receiver or Travis Kelsey, or, it doesn't really matter. And I think that that's obviously the Chiefs' division to lose, but I don't see them losing it. The Broncos
Agreed.
have been consistent. It's suffice to say, Sean Payton has worked with quarterbacks like a Russell Westbrook, a Russell Wilson,
Mhm,
their Westbrook, Russell Wilson type, player
mhm.
who is gifted, driven, short and athletic. Very much reminds me as he's getting older of what he did with Drew Brees. So if he can revitalize his career the same way he revitalized Drew Brees' career, yeah, maybe we have something going on there. But I mean, the Chiefs are that's just not even a
That was an easy one, right? That was a layup. That was a gimme.
I will say though, because they lost their offensive tackle in Orlando Brown, it might be a little easier to get to Patty. And if you can get to Patty, you can make some stuff shake. So with that defense, I mean, with their defense, they show they can step up. They're not elite though. So will their defense win games? I know the offense will, but let's say the offense takes a step back because the O line might be a little hindered. I'm looking forward to see that. But then also, like you said, Sean Payton coming back. There's been a large talking point about Sean and where he gonna be. You could have got a pick for him, apparently. Like it seems like a lot's riding on that. So with that coming in, you got a chip on the shoulder too, with Russell Wilson as well. Like he has the chip on the shoulder. I can't sleep on the Broncos. And for whatever reason, I feel like the Chargers just need like a little boost. Like I think last year, if I'm on the Chargers, I'm saying, oh, injuries derailed us. We'll be fine. And I feel like they're going to be too complacent now, and I need something to put a little fire under that tail. So like, I think the Broncos might be able to make something shake, possibly as a second, maybe even sneak in as a first, because the Chiefs dipped down for some reason, but still in the playoff hunt. But like, like I said, I did say Chiefs first. That's the safest bet to
In
put
the
down.
NFL.
So who then? I think Mark. It sounds like Chargers for you would be second in the division. Nick, are you going with Chargers as well?
Second in the division.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, it's hard to go against that man Justin Herbert too. Yeah,
Okay. But like the Super Bowl winner and Russell Wilson, Sean Payton got him a little hardware too, if I'm not mistaken.
yeah, but I mean, there's something toxic regarding current, Broncos front office, or I don't know, because I mean, something about it is definitely, I've never seen a team shoot themselves in the foot so consistently. To me, I think the Chargers, even though they seem to choke in the playoffs, can at least get the playoffs.
Okay.
They're putting up solid. They are a regular season stud team. They have been since their inception. So I mean, talk about who's going to be second in the division behind the Chiefs. I mean, it's going to be the Chargers, just because like I said, never count out that boy Justin Herbert. He to me is probably he's a top three quarterback in my eyes in the NFL.
So like y'all throwing this top three around kind of casual right now. Like that it is a week late. Just here you go. Like so, wait, just be clear there. If these Chargers, what I'm hearing, don't make it to the playoffs, does there need to be a little shakeup? Barring injury, because injury throws things off. Injury derails things real quick. So if they don't make it to the playoffs.
Yes, shake it up. Churn the roster. Shake
Is
it
that
up.
is that a change? Is that a shakeup in terms of maybe you don't have the right QB no more?
It wouldn't be that. It would be the system or the coach. Because the thing
Okay.
is, that's a high scoring offense. The
Mhm.
problem it usually comes in with play calling, usually in the fourth quarter. That so if they fail to make the playoffs,
Mhm.
that is indicative outside of injury that there's something wrong with the play calling. So somebody needs to get sacked.
Okay. Okay. I got you. Nick.
Yeah, I'd say this is Brandon Staley's last chance. He's on his last ditch effort to prove that he doesn't shoot himself in the foot too. In the playoffs and in those situational calls that have been the game changer for the Chargers. I saw an article on ESPN the other day. Will this be the year the Chargers stop charging themselves? So when you fail on the coaching level and then they turn your team's name into a verb about how you fail in critical moments. I mean, it's safe to say that, that's more on him than on the players. You know what I mean? Because they're only doing what they're being told to do, right?
Right.
So it's really up to the coach to have the gall to be to develop a winning culture.
Okay.
True.
Okay. Well, I mean, I was gonna try to talk a little bit about the Raiders, and I just realized, damn, I don't know who's really on the Raiders no
They
more.
in
Derek
purgatory.
Carr left,
They like the Titans,
you know what
bro.
I'm
They
saying?
are in
Like,
purgatory.
is Adam still on the squad? Free my man's, please. Like, someone get him on. Look, my Panthers are taking. We like him. I'm cool with him. I'm cool with him. But nah, fellas, I greatly appreciate this time. This was a good combo. Um, I'm gonna try to keep this roster together because when you realize greatness is here, fellas, you got to keep it together. So I like this one. I like Nick. You were very good today, man. Like, hey,
Yeah, you
I'm
got a
so
talent
happy.
for it, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
I'm so serious, bro. Like, I'm so happy right now that this man Corey and I would had that little cookout thing, and you swung by. I was like, oh yes, sir. Easy work, easy work. So yeah, now we
you.
definitely need y'all boys back on the show again. But do y'all have anything you want to say before we close up shop? Nick, since you're the newcomer, we'll start it off with you.
Steelers going to the playoffs. I call it. That's it. All right. I'm just saying. You said I have a talent for this stuff. At the end of the season, when they're in the playoffs, buy me a cheeseburger. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, look. I was told if people disagree, you say bet. So I mean, we can do like a nice little $10 spot on the Steelers. If they make it, I can slide you 10. If they miss it, I'm gonna appreciate the 10. Like that's how we do on Get a Bucket. Friendly wagers. But I'm about to say friendly wagers, but we still got to pay bills though, so we ain't doing nothing egregious. Like Mark, did you want to double or nothing it, or are you good?
I'm good with the cheeseburger, bro, and a shot. Give me a cheeseburger and a shot. I'm a simple man, simple passion.
All right, so but if the Steelers get to the playoffs, that means you owe him a cheeseburger and a shot.
I'm
just making sure. And look, I ain't hear no stipulations where the cheeseburger from. So if
That's
they got
fine, bro.
cheeseburger at
That's
Ruth's
fine,
Chris,
bro.
that's all I'm
I'm
saying. That
deliver it to
cheeseburger
you
might be
since
a
I'm
little
in
heavy.
Florida.
I mean, you
FedEx
have to
the
run me
cheeseburger, bro.
you have to run me the cookout, bro. I don't know. I think cookout's the move.
All right, I got you, bro. I'm a chef though in my own right, bro. So I got you.
Nah, he likes cooking. He likes cooking actually. So I'm about to say, Mark, when you come up this way too, I'll try to actually get us to do like an in-person recording too. That might be dope too.
That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but ladies and I'm sorry, Mark. Did you have anything you want to say before we close up shop?
Go Cowboys all day, every day.
Yeah. Two questionable statements to end the show. That's why I'm going to have to finish off strong. But no, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all like, subscribe, please comment, tell anyone about the show. My name is Trey. I'm the host of Get a Bucket. Fellas, again, I greatly appreciate you for taking the time out your busy day to help me out. And with that, we will close up shop. Hope you all have a good one. Take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. You know we get buckets around here, too.